Wow, that's a big question. Let me rephrase it this way. Why do I fly fish? Fly fishing is one of the things that completely absorbs me in a process. It makes me feel more than ever like I am who I'm supposed to be.
Don't leave me behind here. I've just arrived. I've been waiting for someone to take me away, far away.
You have to pick the right spot, pick the right fly, tie the fly at the right depth, and then cast it into the right spot. Your fly floats into a seam and you present it ever so delicately, minting the fly as it floats further downstream. And then cast after cast, trying to trick this fish into thinking that there's a bug to snatch on the water. But sometimes you cast and the worst part is feeling like there's a fish in that spot, but never being able to catch it. You can even just imagine that fish sitting behind the rock, swimming in the middle of the river, watching your fly go by. But then there's that one time. That one time the fly lands just right on the water, and the fly shimmers in the light in a way that it catches the eye of that elusive fish. And for the next few moments you are connected with that fish. You feel it fight as you rush to get the fly line up into the reel, and then there's this balance between holding enough tension on the line to bring the fish in, and not rushing and breaking the line. And then I finally land the fish in the net and look. I see something so amazing that I'm captured for a few moments. To be a part of this small fish's journey is priceless to me. Something both wild and unique. You can hardly see him in the water, but up close is this slender, darkly speckled body that is as iridescent as the water itself. It's humbling, holding this creature that has wandered so far, and to be able to be present in its river's journey. Fishing is what you make it. Do you make it about catching fish, or about taking the time to seek out new experiences? No matter how hard you try, you can't fly fish any faster. You can only cast a fly line at a certain speed. Any faster and you end up with knots in your line. It forces you to slow down and appreciate what else is out there. That's what fly fishing is for me. It's about appreciating the things that often get overlooked or simply go unseen. It's when you leave behind the path to find those hidden places. You follow no trail, just the sound of a stream entangled in the forest of trees. And then you just listen. The river. The wind in the trees. The birds. Then you open your eyes and you see the sunlight as it hits the water. It takes patience. Patience to listen to what's around you. What's the current doing? How's the light hitting the water? Which way is the wind blowing? What creatures are clinging to the bottom of the rock, even just right next to me? But it's not really about fishing, is it? I've had my fair share of days where there wasn't a fish in sight, and the only thing I found myself catching was a tree branch or two. But then there are some days where I'll gear up, gather my fly fishing bag, and head to the river, just to leave the rod and reel at the car, to be in the river and immersed in that experience. Bob Goff said it best this way: See unexpected circumstances as surprises, and what seems like disappointment will become an invitation. So I put my fly rod down in search of something else. How often do we take time to set aside the accomplishments to be a part of an experience we were simply designed to be a part of? There are things in life that we do because we feel alive doing them, like a sense of purpose that we were meant to be a part of. I fly fish because I feel alive. I feel connected to something far bigger than I am. Take the things you love doing and share them with others.